What is up, Renaissance crew? I'm the original Renaissance man, Devon DaVinci, and you're watching DaVinci Reacts. And, oh boy, do we have a video for you guys today. Anybody that's seen the Marvel Avengers Infinity War movie, you guys know that it left us on a pretty big cliffhanger. Left some of us not feeling too well, if you catch my drift. And this is the follow-up. This is the continuation to that story. This is Marvel's Avengers Endgame. So, well, I was about to say a chess reference. King Rutherford, you know what I'm talking about. You're a chess man. You know exactly what the Endgame is. And one of the best things about, I mean, god damn it, I just gotta admit, I don't like the fact that I have to admit this, but I have to admit it. Marvel has been kicking ass with these movies. I wish that DC was able to do the same thing, because I've told you guys before, I'm a DC guy. When it comes to comic books, video games, and animation, I like DC better. But when it comes to just the studio films, Marvel just has been kicking butt ever since they came up with their cinematic universe story or plot line or whatever. So much so that a lot of different movie studios have done their own extended universe ideas, but nobody has been able to get it together the way Marvel has done. And with Stan Lee passing away and everything, I mentioned this in my video dedicated to him. It's just amazing the fact that he was able to get somebody that had a level of respect for his work, and somebody that had passion for presenting these characters in a way that they should be presented, because it's very easy for, in the corporate world, for someone to take ownership of somebody else's rights, someone else's business, someone else's their passion, the thing that they work their entire lives to achieve, and they get a control of it, and they don't really give a damn about it. They turn it into some type of cash cow, or they just milk it and just continue to like rehash the same used formula because, oh well, you know, it sells, so let's go ahead and just keep doing the same thing over and over again. They don't like to experiment and try new things and really innovate the genre in any way. But Disney has been doing a great job with that. I mean, on the other side, Disney has been doing a pretty shitty job with the Star Wars side of it. That's what I personally believe. But the Marvel side, they've just been destroying it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this trailer and see what it has to offer. I am so freaking excited to see. Hold on one second. Matter of fact, move my monitors a little bit, you know. All right, okay. I gotta make sure I got prime seating viewing. Now let's go ahead and check this out. Black Panther.
This thing on?
Oh, I'm tripping. I said Black Panther. I thought it was Black Panther's mask with like stuff taken off of it.
If you find this recording, don't feel bad about this. Part of the journey is the end.
Robin!
Just for the record, being adrift in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds. Food and water ran out 4 days ago.
Ooh.
Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning. That'll be it. When I drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
Wow. This is bleak, man. God damn.
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
We lost. All of us. We lost friends. We lost family. We lost a part of ourselves. This is the fight of our lives.
This is isn't gonna work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't.
I cannot wait until this movie comes out.
Hi, is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany. Got really big.
Is this an old message?
Ant-Man, I know you know that.
It's the front door.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?
Okay. So Ant-Man is still here and kicking. I'm really curious to see what they're gonna do with Captain Marvel. I don't know a lot about the character. I know a lot of people have been saying Captain Marvel is like the strongest character in not Marvel, because I know that there's a ton of other characters that haven't been presented on camera that are stronger. The One Above All and the Sentinels, the Tribunal, and all them other characters. I know they're like the most powerful ones. But as far as like the mainstream heroes, I guess you could call it, I've heard people say that Captain Marvel is the strongest. I don't really know the story behind it, because from what I was what I understood, now I could have been wrong about this, but this is what I picked up. I always assumed that Captain Marvel was a part of a team of Captain Marvels, and I don't think that where at least where I read it, she was as strong as people are saying, because people make it sound like she's the Superman equivalent of Marvel, whereas I was always under the impression that she was like who exactly would I compare her to? I guess a Green Lantern, kind of something like that, who is extremely powerful, but I don't know if you could call him more powerful than Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would still put like Thor and Hulk and all them other characters above her, based on what I come to understand. Now, you guys, let me know. Go in the comment section and let me know exactly where she stands as far as the hierarchy of power in the Marvel Universe. Like I said, I look forward to seeing this. I will be pre-ordering the first day it comes out. Now, Marvel, if you're watching this video, I know I don't have a lot of subscribers or anything like that, but I would be more than in your debt if you gave me any type of tickets to the premiere or something like that. It don't even got to be tickets to the premiere. Just give me some pre-order tickets. That's all I need. Pre-order tickets. I will do a. Well, I was going to do a review anyway. Well, you hold all the cards, goddammit, but I understand. Chances are this will never happen. This is all a joke, because I've cussed more than once in this video. So, goddamn, I probably just completely destroyed any chance I had of getting some type of sponsorship. But I don't care. I love the movies. I love the first two Avengers movies. I loved Infinity War even more. That was a great movie. And I can only imagine this movie is going to be even better, because it has the potential to be worse, but I mean, the ending of the last movie ended on such a big cliffhanger. At least the first two arcs of this movie is going to be great. It's possible there's a chance that they could mess up the last arc, but the way Marvel has done their movies, I have faith that they'll be able to completely get the movie all the way around just a masterpiece. So let's go ahead and move on. I'm sorry about that mistake about the Black Panther at the beginning. I thought that was the mask without like maybe the casing or whatever, but obviously that was Iron Man mask. Obviously Captain America, he has no F's to give at this point. He is just completely F'd out, and he's ready to just do whatever the hell he has to do to try to get his friends back. It looks like Black Widow is still around and everything. Like, you guys know all the people that, you know, had the potential to not make it to this movie. I don't want to give too many spoilers for the last movie, despite the fact that it is at this point what we would consider old for a movie of that caliber. If you haven't seen that movie by now, you intentionally do not want to watch it. So, I mean, there still might be somebody. There might be some holdout. I don't know. Maybe it was somebody waiting for like the DVD to come out. In which case, the DVD I'm pretty sure has already come out, so they should know by now. But I don't know. Let's say they were getting a DVD for Christmas or something. I don't know. It's a possibility. That is something that could happen. So, whatever. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. I'm the original Renaissance man, Devon DaVinci. I really appreciate you guys for coming through and checking out this reaction. I look forward to seeing the future trailers, because as of right now, it seemed like this one was a little bit of a teaser. I'm not really sure exactly where they were going with this one, but I mean, like I said, it didn't present a lot of plot. It pretty much just established what happened in the last movie, and they got a plan for this one. They don't explain what the plan is, of course, but I mean, we can pretty much, well, I guess you can assume, because they can't really, because the plot can't just be, okay, we're going to find Thanos and hit him a lot, because you have less fighters than you did the last time, so you're going to have to come up with some type of special plan. There's no way you're going to be able to just go and attack Thanos head on. Anybody that read the Infinity Gauntlet story arc back in the day probably know how it's going to end. I'm sure they're sticking close to the source material, so chances are, if you know the story arc or the storyline of this particular arc, then you have an idea of how it's going to end up turning out. Anyway, that's been this video. I'm the original Renaissance man, Devon DaVinci. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. And I'm going to move on to some more videos. I got some stuff I want to try to release before my live stream tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, or what I used to call Eastern Standard Time, but people have said the name has changed. And I'll be playing Red Dead Redemption 2, so if you guys want to check that out, be sure to look for that stream, and hopefully I will see you guys there. Anyway, I'm going to give you guys the deuces, because I am moving on to the next video. Deuces!